Hi everybody, welcome back to AWA Revival on TEW2020. It's time for Superclash V. It's week 4, April 1991. It's Friday. Let's go ahead and just get cracking on this then, shall we? We open up with a taped hype video, hyping the show. Rating of 46, featuring Ricky Steamboat, King Kong Bundy, Bob Backlund, Rick Martel and Bam Bam Bigelow. We've then got a tag team match, Tito Santana and Coco Beware taking on John Nord and Paul Orndorff. And it's Tito Santana and Coco getting the win in 15 minutes 26 when Coco Beware pinned John Nord with a bird buster. Rating of 46, developed that storyline there, and it was just an opportunity to get a couple of the stars on the show, really. Coco Beware has been rising through the ranks quite well, so I've been pleased with that one. Dangerous Danny takes on Stan Lane. This was just to get Danny on the card. It was quite a short match, 6 minutes 32, when Dangerous Danny gets the win by disqualification, rating of 40. And then Al Snow takes on Rick Martel. I just wanted to give Al Snow a match, and I didn't really have any other place for Rick Martel on the show, so I thought it might be quite decent. Hopefully, despite losing, Al Snow should get some pop from it. Rating of 49 overall. Martel gets the win in 11 minutes 39 by submission with a Boston Crab. And then post-match, Al Snow manages to get revenge on Rick Martel and then starts beating him down, but Dangerous Danny comes out to make the save. Obviously, it's probably something he shouldn't do. He's going to get himself exposed. Someone's going to find out who he really is, and it's just going to anger Al Snow, and it's just going to make Al Snow want to find out who he is even more. Overall rating of 35. Dan Seven takes on Roadblock. I just had space for another match, and I thought, why not? And it is pretty short, probably the shortest match I've ever put on TEW. 3 minutes 24. Dan Seven gets the win against Roadblock by submission with a beast choker. Overall rating of 39. Didn't expect much on such a short match, and I don't think Roadblock got much going for him, really. Tag team action. The Fantastics take on Steve Kern and Ken Shamrock. Shamrock will be leaving to train in a UFC fight soon. I say UFC, it's not specifically UFC, but it's an MMA fight. So it didn't make sense to give him the victory. It's a shame because he's gone up from unimportant to recognisable. So kind of gone up a little bit, but he won't be around for much longer. Rating of 45, the Fantastics get the win in 9 minutes 59 when Tommy Rogers pinned Shamrock with a Tommy knocker. Kevin Von Erich and Scott Hall are in the taped angle. It's a taped segment. It's just a video recapping their feud. Overall rating of 31. That's pretty poor. But then the match ends the storyline, and we see Scott Hall getting the win in 13 minutes 40 by pinfall with a crucifix powerbomb. Rating 44. Yeah, just thought it was time to end a couple of stories, move on, introduce a few new ones, freshen it up a little bit. I don't think that's the only story that ends on this show. Bam Bam Bigelow and Bob Backlund then cut their pre-match promos ahead of their match, and that's a rating of 46. And then their match gets a 47. Bob Backlund getting the win in 7 minutes and 2 seconds by pinfall. Yes, this storyline is also ended. They didn't click. It made sense to kind of end the story anyway. Rating of 47. Again, I want to move Bam Bam Bigelow on. Bob Backlund, unfortunately, slipping down to well known now. He's not really going to get many other people over too much. King Kong Bundy with Nick Bockwinkel then cut their promo, or Bundy's promo, when he comes up against Ricky Steamboat defending the heavyweight championship. Overall rating of 51. And then we have Ricky Steamboat just with a special entrance. I thought it'd just be different to put a different kind of angle. I don't really do this kind of thing, but a special entrance, use your imagination. I don't know, maybe he's coming down from, I don't know, maybe there's a bit of pyro or something, and in 91 that would have been kind of very rare. But whatever, it's kind of cinematic style entrance for him. Overall rating of 39. And then the match itself, 57. Well, yeah, it's not great. But Ricky Steamboat gets the win in 12 minutes, 1 second by pinfall with a diving crossbody. Ricky Steamboat wins the AWA World Heavyweight title. The idea was never for Bundy to hold on to it for long at all. He was just kind of the menacing guy, the big guy that I wanted to initially come in and win it as part of that gauntlet match. Ricky Steamboat coming in as their hero, wins the belt. They have great chemistry, so it's quite possible we'll have a rematch at some point. Rating of 57. And then post-match, it's just Ricky Steamboat celebrating with the belt, rating of 42. What do we get overall? 46. I don't think it's our worst. Well, it's not our worst. But yeah, could still have been a lot better. We've still got an awful lot of work to do. I won't go on about it. Superclash 5 got a 0.08 TV rating, 62,000 people watching. Okay, that's kind of all we'll look at the moment. I'll skip ahead a couple of days, see where we are in May, and see how our money situation is faring. Got another email to look at before we look at anything else. Our merchandise. Our merchandise has upgraded. It's gone to small time. Okay, yeah, I know we shouldn't be spending money, but you know, it's so negligible. Hopefully now we can gain a little bit more from our merchandise now that that's gone up. I probably won't do any more upgrades at the moment though. Let's have a look and see what the month of May greets us with. We made 18,000, is that all? Oh my god, and that's with our alliance money. Oh my god, how? Why is that so low? Ticket sales were down. Sponsors were down slightly though. Alliance was still... What did we spend all our money on? What did we spend all our money on? Hang on, how come last month we made... Alright, ticket sales were really badly down though. Oh my goodness. This save is going to go downhill. This is going to... Oh no. I was really relying on us getting some like pretty big alliance money and that's saving us. But it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I mean, I'm worried that we're going to go down to small level. But apart from that now, we're going to go bankrupt. This save isn't going to work. I can't rescue them. I'm going to keep going, but I can't do it. I really, really thought I'd be able to do this. Well, what are we spending most of the money on? I can't work out how it's so low. I mean, everything's gone down. I need to look at our... Who's costing us the most money? Let's have a look at pay. Trouble is, we've actually got quite a few people on exclusive written deals. I think that's where I've gone wrong. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. We are in real trouble now. Titles. We've got a new champion. That's the only positive to take away from this episode, I think. At the end of this month, we have got our All-American Cup, which is just something... I think that's one I created. I think that's one I made up. Yeah, All-American. It's going to be like a King of the Ring. It's just going to be a tournament. So we'll start qualifiers this month. I might not go into too much effort because I've got to be honest, guys. I don't know if this save's going to last. Thank you very much for watching. Those of you that are still watching this series, I don't know why. It's awful. But thank you all the same. And take care of yourselves, everybody. I'll see you all again soon. Goodbye.